following is an ESG video blog.
ESG will be in force at the Google Next conference in San Francisco, with 7 different analysts planning to attend the event. So I asked each member from our team what they were looking to learn at the show. Dan Condi, who covers the networking segment, said he's interested in learning how Google develops its networks at scale, with reliability and security built in, and how it uses its own data center operations and DevOps tools to make this happen. He also wants to learn how enterprises can migrate their networks to GCP. Next up was Steve Hendricks. Now, Steve covers application development and deployment, and his interest is in seeing how Google will help drive Swift on Android now that that technology has been open sourced. Secondly, while Google is a pioneer in the container space, he thinks there's so much more to DevOps that needs to be addressed. For example, will Google move beyond the "if we build it, they will come" philosophy and leverage all of the creative thinking they have invested in developing their cloud platform and application engine technologies? Then I spoke with Nick Ruda. Now, Nick covers a lot of cool stuff around big data. And what he wants to know is, how will Google translate their success with big data, analytics, and particularly machine learning to get more market adoption and win more cloud customers? Are Dataflow, which is their batch and stream data processing technologies, and TensorFlow, which is their machine learning technology, be sufficient? And how and when does this make them more attractive than AWS or Azure or IBM Cloud Data Services? Then I spoke with our data protection guru, Jason Buffington. Jason really wants to see, what is Google Cloud going to be offering with nearline storage? In his words, so many folks are looking for an AWS alternative for tertiary storage as part of a data protection solution. And there are aspects of Nearline's initial release that look really promising. So I'd love to hear more about what is coming next. Then I spoke with Mark Bowker. Now, Mark heads up our Enterprise Mobility Analyst Group. Mark would like to get more information about Google's success inside enterprises with Chromebook, particularly for those organizations where employees are consuming the majority of their applications from the cloud. He also wants to learn what kind of impact Google apps and devices are having on business mobility strategies. I also spoke with Terry McClure, and Terry covers cloud file and data management. Terry really wants to gain more insight into how Google enables businesses to securely scale using the Google Cloud Platform. This is really relevant given the fact that so many enterprises are trying to follow the lead of companies like Google and build out commodity-based software-defined environments. Now, in my recent hybrid cloud research survey, Google was viewed very favorably by IT decision makers as a cloud partner that can help enable the use of container-based workloads across hybrid cloud environments. Considering Google's open sourcing of their Kubernetes Container Cluster Manager and their leadership role in the Open Container Initiative Consortium, and the fact that they deploy over 2 billion containers per week across the Google Cloud Platform, it's really not surprising that they're held in this high regard. So what I'd like to learn at Google Next is, how does Google plan to shift from a consumer-oriented business model to one that not only embraces consumers, but enterprise data centers? And where can they be effective competing with AWS? Will there be a heavier emphasis on leveraging their unique search and analytic intelligence to help businesses extract more value from their business data, just like they did in their recent Spotify win? And how do they plan to partner with other technology vendors and systems integrators to penetrate the traditional data center space? We'll be covering all the action at Google Next, so be sure to check in early and often on our site for all the latest during the show.